It's early March in Dana Point, California, and Jordan Palmer is relaxing after a long day at work.
Get set, go!
The 35-year-old always dreamed of a career in football, but he never thought it would look like this.
All right, here we go. Violent movement, right to a trajectory and throw it to a spot. Good grab, bro.
Palmer has become one of the top draft coaches in the country, sought after by some of the best quarterbacks.
Allen wants to throw it. He got a man wide open. Caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Because of the journey that he's been through is why I trust him.
Bortles takes the snap, throws, touchdown!
He sees different things in my mechanics that I otherwise wouldn't.
Burrow fires, and it's caught for the touchdown.
Jordan's really good at finding those little things that you can get better at to improve your game.
People choose me for different reasons, but for some people, I am this part of that journey. These guys are either sprint to the sideline, layering angles, or Simeon's gonna run straight at the goalpost, touch over the top. Draft training, 3 months. For some people, their whole career.
Palmer was a QB himself, with 6 different NFL teams over the course of 8 years. He only threw 18 passes and 0 touchdowns. Best known as the backup to his older brother Carson in Cincinnati.
I'm playing with Todd Collins and Mark Brunell and Chad Henne, who played with Chad Pennington, and Carson, who was with John Kitna. And I'm just realizing, like, I'm around a bunch of professors here. I used it to try and improve my game, but what ended up happening was I just started taking things from amazing people, and I saw value in it because I go, I can teach this to other people.
Palmer's first student was in 2013 when he was with the Bears. He accepted the offer to train his first pre-draft quarterback, Blake Bortles.
I go, look, I don't know what everybody does for draft training, but here's what I'd do. And I'll teach you how to do it. And I'm gonna do it with you too, because I'm still playing.
Kind of discussed the things that he had as big picture. This was the guy I want to work with and go through this process with.
And I was just like, there's something here. This is super, super fun.
In 2014, Bortles was selected number 3 overall by the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Just the green room and his family and the emotions of it, and his life's changed forever. I just got hooked on that, and ever since then I've been training guys for the draft.
He retired from the league in 2014. Soon after, Palmer's list of prominent quarterback clients grew. From Jared Goff to Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson.
He just has so much knowledge of the game. I'm here to take my game to another level and learn from the best.
Good, over 3.
Recently acquired by the Washington Redskins, Kyle Allen started working with Palmer when he was still in high school.
We were throwing dig routes on air, and I was just trying to rip it as hard as I could. And he was like, listen, on dig routes, like, you can't rip them. Like, you got to throw these balls with some touch, the receivers can come get them, and it's easy for them. And I started hitting every receiver in the face. And so I was like, whoa, all right, this guy knows something that I don't know.
Sam Darnold has been with Palmer for 8 years.
It was after my first year being at SC. I had a really big windup. You know, we really worked on shortening that. It was huge to be able to work with him an entire offseason on it. And, you know, it really helped out my game, and I really saw a big difference.
The best quarterbacks are great at self-correction. If you give them some information about what to do, they'll continue to work on it, and they'll get even better down the road. So for me, it's less about teaching, it's more about providing a proper diagnosis and giving them the perfect prescription moving forward.
Burrow delivers the football. Touchdown, Tigers!
Now Palmer is working with the projected number 1 overall pick. But even before Joe Burrow started his final season at LSU, Palmer reached out and offered to help prepare him for the upcoming draft.
We sink it starting from there as opposed to having to replace him. That makes sense?
So I came out to see what he was all about. I'd already been to a couple other people, and I liked the drills. I liked, his thinking, and I liked the fact that I could train with some of the best.
I was like I'll help you any way that I can. I think you're about to explode.
Burrow did explode.
One of the greatest in the history of the SEC, and really one of the greatest in the history of college football.
And he's trained like guys like Deshaun and Mahomes and Sam Darnold, Josh Allen. I mean, they all had a lot of early success, and that's something that I want to have next year in myself.
I think with Joe, like any player, there's some mechanical things. How do we get more consistent? There's some specific fundamental things, keeping all of his cleats in the ground, getting a base consistency, nothing groundbreaking.
There's always areas that you can improve. You're always trying to get better, and Jordan's really good at finding those little things that you can get better at to improve your game.
I'm training a bunch of people who are at this point in their career way better than I ever was. So for me to confidently advise them on things that I was never capable of doing, it takes confidence.
Since starting to train quarterbacks, Jordan Palmer has worked with 7 first-round draft picks. It's not the football life he imagined, but he is enjoying it. And he's open to whatever comes next.
Definitely not ruling out coaching in college or coaching in the NFL. At this point in my life, I love the impact that I can make on these guys. This is what I love, and there's really not even a job or an amount of money that I would leave it for.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.